Hey everyone, so I wanted to do a longer video. I haven't done any videos in a little while, but I was told that they really help people, and that there's random people that reached out to me that enjoyed some of the topics, talked more in detail about some of the things, and I really enjoyed that. I like that. It helped certain people, and it helped me connect to certain people, and I'm not going to mention names, but there was like one client, we didn't know each other that well, but saw some of my videos and was like, I love your mindset, and we got to become way better friends. So it was cool. I enjoy these longer format videos and doing them versus post, but they take a little bit of my time, so I don't always get to do them. Today, I'm going to talk about focus. And I want to talk about a little bit of business, life, and health. First thing I'm going to talk about is focus in business. I don't know, how much you know about my background, so I just explain it like I was talking to someone on an elevator. So, at least the consulting company that I launched, I came from an investment background, and I saw investors going into businesses and investing in businesses and getting them worth more, and hopefully, going to like a public launch. And I saw that there was a need for accounting and finance and marketing and all those skills to be brought into smaller businesses. What they were getting was maybe like my strength was accounting and finance, and they were getting that, but accountants don't typically know how to build a business or shouldn't be giving business advice. There is good ones out there, which is awesome, but I think it's just like a blank thought that okay, they know what I'm spending my money on. They should be giving me business advice, when typically that accountant is running a business themselves. So look at their business and see what they're doing, and then know if you want to take advice from them. So what I learned after that, to get back to my focus thought, is when I started meeting these, business leaders and entrepreneurs and investors, focus was a big thing. And that's something I took away. So when building a business, you really want to focus on what you want to do. So let's take a product maker, right? They make a really good product. Their friends and family say, hey, you should launch a business. They're all excited. Boom, we're going to go to the market. And then they realize that they have to do certain things to stay compliant and legal, right? So you're building a product, all of a sudden your taxes are due, you got to do bookkeeping, things like that. Well, you start spending, instead of 8 hours a day and you're making an awesome product, you start spending 6 hours and then only 2 hours on your product. And you'll see, I don't want to get hate for this, but like QuickBook ads, you'll see the person smiling, doing their books and stuff. And I don't think that's correct. I think you should be hiring out someone that is versed in that and can get the job done at a faster, better rate. And you should be focusing on what you want to do and what you need to do. I'll sip my coffee. And the reason for this is not only that you need to be doing what you like to do, it's what you need to do as well. And it comes in reps. So if you're building a product and your mind is focused on, oh, I got to do my books and my accounting and marketing and things like that, you're not thinking of new ways to build that product and new customers to reach out to and things like that. So if you're just entrenched in making the best product ever, it's going to multiply your success. Whereas if you're running all over the place trying to put out different fires and try to do different things, you're not going to build a successful business. Now, it can happen. You'll see like really good, say, firefighters that can do a lot of things, but usually when you look more detailed, they have other people helping them out and the other things that they really have to do. So focus is a huge thing. Let's give another example. So, like when working on houses, I'd work with really good contractors, and they'd have steps to do certain things, and they wouldn't be bouncing all over. So, say when you're building a roof, they're not worried about, oh, there's a little paint issue down there, or I got to go answer the phone right now, or they're like, hey, that spot, it needs another nail. Like, they're staying focused, and they're doing this part, this part, this part, and it's all because they can bring all their tools with them, their nails, and they're not making extra steps, and they get the job done a lot faster, and that's really cool. When I meet business leaders and entrepreneurs, I really love meeting people that are super focused. I take a lot out of that. I think it's really cool when they can stay focused, they know what their priorities are, they know what their mission is, and they get the job done. Now, it's not easy, and that's why I'm talking about in this video. So, another thing is marketing. There's a lot of outside forces that are telling us we should do things, we should do this, we should do that. Should is one of my least favorite words. So that's why I'm doing this video as well, to try to bring light to when people are telling you during these videos or podcasts you should do something, just see where they're coming from. Nobody should be telling you what you should do. They should just give you different opinions and let you go on your own journey. So I see it a lot in marketing. I get blown up. For example, you should do TikToks. You should subscribe for my service, and we'll get you 100K in followers. We'll get you these leads and all things like that. They don't even know me yet. They haven't even talked to me. They don't even know the product that I'm offering. Do I want followers? Do I want to be doing TikToks? I don't want to do certain things. Or, hey, you should wear this fitness brand. I see that you're fit, and then I see it's made in another country, and it's made out of these bad material, and it's not even worthwhile. It's not a good product, and they don't even learn more about me. So hopefully I can send them this video and say, hey, learn more about me, and then maybe we can work together. Another thing is they'll see my dogs, and they'll be pitching products that are really unhealthy for animals, and they're trying to get me to sponsor them and talk about their product, and I'm just not into that. So that's why I'm talking about focus. So you need to stay focused on your values and what you like to do. So when in business, when you're starting out or even getting bigger, I hear a lot of times you should be doing that, you should be doing this, you should advertise on these diner papers, like I see it in real estate. Is that my target market? Should I be doing that? In real estate, if you're looking to sell, say, a luxury property, or you're trying to get a contract on your property to sell, I don't understand what a TikTok dance is doing for your business. If you're really popular, you're getting a lot of likes, you're getting a lot of followers, things like that. I get it. You're trying to build a brand, but make sure you're staying focused on what you want to do. I see it too in different industries that don't belong on certain social media platforms, and they keep saying, oh, we got to do this, we got to do that. No, you need to pick up the phone and call your customer and complete your job well, so they refer you out. I believe referrals and doing the job well done is the best form of marketing. It's actually free, and it's actually what you should be doing. So make sure you're not listening to outside forces and just staying focused. See it with magazines. Like, I think I was having a discussion over the weekend with someone. They wanted to advertise in a certain paper, magazine, what's the name? And I said, what do you do daily? And they're on their phone all the time, right? They're using Facebook. I said, why wouldn't you advertise there versus a newspaper or paper that you don't even read? And then you think that your customers are going to read that? So, like, find out what your customers are doing and advertise there if you have some extra money. But again, focus on the first thing is your customers and your target market, and then you go on there. So I guess what else I want to talk about is there's certain things in businesses that you have to do. I know I talked about it in the beginning. To stay compliant and legal, you have to have certain things done. But hiring someone that's good at that is a really good step. So Um, Usually, you get what you pay for. So hire someone that doesn't have, you know, your abilities and has different mindsets and things like that, and then you can hopefully blend and build an awesome business. So another thing is hiring someone. Say you're not really organized, right? Hire someone that's organized and can focus just on that, and then you need to make sure that they're just not organizing your whole business. They're not color coding certain things, stuff like that, but they're doing what needs to be done, and then they're helping you do other things that really build you revenue. So staying focused on your revenue, staying focused on your customer and your main belief is the best thing to do. I heard someone say, know A and B of what you're going to do in the business, and then have a vision at Z, but all the in between, just let it go and just stay focused, and have someone else help with that. So I think a big thing I wanted to, bring up is the marketing. Is make sure, when you're in business, what are you doing for marketing, and really, are your employees happy? I see that a lot, especially in New York. I hate to rip on New York, but when I go to other states or other countries, like you walk into a business and they're like, "Hello, like, have you ever been here before? Try this, try that." And you come to New York and people are, um, or they don't even say anything when you walk in. Like, how hard is it to say, "Hey, welcome to here. Have you ever tried this coffee? Have you ever tried this drink? What brings you in today? Are you from here?" Treat your customers like they're gold, and then maybe you'll get some revenue, um, versus you making TikTok dances and treating your loyal customers and fan base like crap. Or call your customers if you're making an awesome product. Hey, do you like? I'm wearing a watch right now. Do you like the watch that you're wearing? What else? What is it missing? Or what do our competitors do that you'd like to see, in our product that would make like a great blend? Have you referred our product out? No, you haven't. When's the next time you're buying the next version of our product? Like, talk. That's a big thing I've learned in real estate, is to love on your customers. Don't always be looking for the next thing. Love on what you're doing right now. And the next thing I want to talk about is health. So a lot of people ask me how to be healthy, things like that. So I'm going to stay focused, and all I'm going to mention today is just watch marketing. So when you see products in the store, or you're getting pitched on social media, things like that, think about where that person's coming from, and think about like what's really in the product. So example, you see a coffee creamer in the store. Oh, it's vegan friendly. It's plant based. It's got a pretty label on it. Look at the ingredients, and then you'll realize that it's like lighter fluid. You probably shouldn't be drinking it. So um, just make sure you don't fall for like marketing tricks when you're trying to be healthy. I'm not the most healthy person, so I shouldn't be giving diet advice, but I'll just give you a focus based tip. So if you stay focused on what you want to do, you don't need all those extra gimmicks. I remember doing a few races or like fitness competitions, and I found joy with doing them with the least amount of products and the most basic products. So if I run an ultra, I didn't get what everybody else had for gear and all these extra, nutrition supplements and things like that. I focused on what I needed and what would get me there, and I like prided myself on needing less than some of those other people, and I didn't fall for all this other marketing ploys like be faster, eat this, and you be healthier, and then you look and it's like, all right, I bought this supplement and it's not even good ingredients, or it doesn't even have what it says it does in it. So that's my little health thing. So just stay focused on what you want to do. It's also a big thing with working out. So I struggle with that. So I like to do a lot of different workouts, but right now I'm focused on building my cardio base so then I can lift more and put out more power into those cardio workouts. So there might be other sports or hobbies calling my name, but I need to stay focused on my cardio. So like I'm swimming, I'm biking, I'm running right now. So I need to get those things done, and then I'll do extra things. I don't need to be doing something flashy on social media because it says, you can swim better or run better. How about I just run, stay focused and run? Um, and then I wanted to bring up some random stuff. So I am reading Tools of Titans by Tim Ferriss. I wanted to make sure it wasn't Tribe of Mentors. And there's a couple questions in here that he does rapid fire questions, and I think they're really cool. So there's two that I want to talk about. So worst advice that I hear right now. So I would say work hard without context. So I hear a lot of influencers and people saying you got to work hard. You got to work hard, and I believe I do work hard, and I've always pushed that work hard mentality. But I do believe you need to work hard at the right thing and also review. So maybe it's like an hourly review or a daily review or a weekly review. What did I work hard at, and what's my main goal? Again, it goes back to like the business and health. So, for example, if you're working hard on building an igloo in Florida and it keeps melting, you're building it in the wrong environment. No matter how hard you work, it's not going to get done. You need to either build it in a cooler or something like that. If you have a business model that's broken, or you're doing the wrong things to get customers, you're advertising the wrong way or marketing in the wrong way, no matter how hard you work, it's not going to get done. You need to review and then work hard at the right thing. So I think there just needs to be a little more context with that. That's why I like the saying, work smarter, not harder. I think that's more beneficial. A lot of people do need to work harder. I think that's where it's aimed at, but I hate when people just aim it at everyone and rapid fire it. You need to work hard. No, you just need to work smarter. So again, with business, you need to work on what your goal is and then stay focused on that and then work really hard to beat your competition. Don't try to grab every little thing. I saw it in real estate. I see it in a lot of businesses. Like you just dangle this little object. Hey, here's what you do. Here's where you get more customers, and people run towards that. No, just work harder at what you're good at, and you'll get there. And you need to work smarter. So you always need to review. Did I do this right? Is there something I can improve? Get feedback. I love feedback. So if you message me or want to call me out on something, I'm game. I'm not like the certain influencers that can't be called out or certain people. I love asking people for feedback and how I can improve because that's the only way I'm going to get better. Then I'm going to work hard at that. So again, I like to stay focused. So another thing is, what quote do I like to live by? It's actually in this book, which is cool, is Good by Jocko Willink. So if you know me well, I like to try to stay positive. It's a big weakness I have is I can get down and I can get negative, and I like to work hard. Like I was saying, but I need to work smarter and I need to be more optimistic and joyous. So I would say good is awesome. So when somebody comes to me with a problem, I just say good. How can we work on the solution? So I don't like complaining. I think of like say Gary Vee, and it's just like I don't even want to spend 3 seconds complaining. I want to focus on the solution. It just doesn't make sense. Is a chair broken? Well, let's fix the chair. Let's go buy a chair and fix this. And then say a customer comes to me and says, hey, or a client says, hey, I'm having this issue. A lot of times they're just amped up and they want someone to talk to, but we're not focusing on the solution. So yes, I got to be empathetic. I got to see where they're coming from, but we need to focus on the solution. We don't need to, just talk about the problem and gossip. I see this with teams as they'll gossip about the company, things like that. And it's just like, fix it. Like it starts with you. It's how you make a better world. It's how you make a better business. And again, I like this because it relates back to business. So again, if you want really good sales or really good company, focus on your employees and then your customers and build your business rather than grabbing new customers all the time and then your employees are talking crap about your company. So if you stay focused, it's a really good help. So again, use that saying good, try that. So when someone comes to you with an issue, just say good, and you'll see them like what is this? Like people get scared of positivity. They're like, what is this dude doing? And it flips their mind switch and always be working on the solution. Now I'm not saying just be happy, what could he do? It talks about this in the book, is you don't just blow past everything with positivity, but you're just focused on the solution. It's the good mentality rather than going down that rabbit hole. And you want to go up the mountain. You want to find the solution up the mountain. You don't want to dig a hole under the mountain and just keep getting deeper. So hope you learn a little bit more about me. I know Rex is out here. I don't know if you got to see him on the screen. And then I hope the noise of the traffic wasn't too much. I wanted to just sit outside in the sun. It makes me happy. And I hope you enjoyed it. If there's anything you want me to talk about, feel free to bring up. Again, stay focused in the business. If you have any help that you need, or you want to reach out and say, hey, I'm having this issue in business and life or whatever, I'm having trouble staying focused, or what exactly did you mean by this, or I keep getting approached to do this kind of marketing, what do you think I should do? Always reach out. I'll tell you if I'm too busy or if I have another project I'm working on, or I'll just give you a quick tip. Again, so thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Bye.